Steve, it ends 4-3 this afternoon. An entertaining game for a neutral spectator, but what are your thoughts as a head coach?
We haven't started both halves of the game well enough, really, and ultimately that's really cost us.
It was 37 seconds after the start of the game that Sunderland went ahead. What were you feeling in that moment?
When they went ahead in the game, I wasn't concerned. I wasn't worried. It was obviously not what we wanted, but had full trust and belief in the team that we would be able to claw that one back. But then when it happens again in the second half, we have to accept that that's too much. It can't happen two times in one game. You give yourself a real difficult challenge to come back from them.
Your side did respond well to going behind initially. Can you take some comfort from that, from the first half performance?
A little bit. I always believed that we're a group that can deal with adversity and come back from setbacks. We will have to do that obviously from this game, but we did do that in the game. I always feel that we have enough in the team to create opportunities and score opportunities. So I felt even comfortable in the second half that we would get another, but in the end we just gave ourselves too much to do with too little time.
And it was 3 goals within 8 minutes of the second half restart. What was your take on, frankly, a bizarre start to the second 45?
Yeah, I have to have a look into that in a bit more detail. But Sunderland were very good in the transition. We knew that we played for that, and I thought we dealt with that throughout the game, bar those moments, and pretty well. So credit to them. They were good in the speed of attack. We could have engaged them better at different times. So there's some defensive errors and positioning that we have to look at there. But yeah, really, really disappointing one to take. This was an opportunity for 3 points, and obviously we have to pick ourselves up and go ready for next week.
Do you feel like that really was a mountain to climb in the second half?
Yeah, after that short period, like I said, we'd given ourselves too much to do with too little time to achieve it, really. But I'm proud of the girls in terms of their energy and their commitment to try and claw it back. But the task was too big after that point.
Always worth looking to find some positive from a performance. First half, there were some fantastic moments of football, weren't there? Yeah, that's the other big lesson. There's 2 big lessons from the game in terms of us starting both halves better, but also us taking our opportunities. That's what Sunderland have done today. But we could have been in at half time even more comfortable with 3 or 4 goals. So we have to take those opportunities. That's a little thread that we're working on trying to improve. But we have to take the opportunities better than we have done today, and then we don't get ourselves in those positions. Finally, a word on your side's third goal. It was a magnificent team move.
Yeah, we're very capable of that. When we settle down, when we do things right, when we play things at the right tempo, the right speed, and the right quality, we have enough in this team to rip teams apart, and that's a huge pleasing thing. It's obviously disappointing today, but in terms of for the rest of the season, we have the ability in this team, when we get it right, to rip teams apart.